What's going on, Twitch and YouTube family? Welcome back, guys. After a long pause with our other stream, the stream we had before, we are back on this yet again. We're on Mass Effect 2, and we're just about to start the stream up over here. Let's have a look here. I'm just getting my lighting here in check. Alright, that should be good right there. Nice and high for everyone to see. Alright, let's see. Get back to 30 frames per second. We ended up disrupting our stream earlier because we actually needed a new software update for our laptop. Our OBS wasn't running correctly because frames kept dropping. So I had to look into it, and I concluded that the software issue, the lack of software update was the main issue for it. So right now, here we are. We're just about to start up on this set here, Mass Effect 2. And as I mentioned in my other stream that was just cut off, we're going to jump right into this adventure, and we're going to go for all of the Mass Effect 2 related objectives in the game. So this is going to be a fresh start of Mass Effect 2, and we are going to see what wonderful things we have in store for us. I'm keeping a firm eye on my Windows bar here. Let's see what happens if I open an internet browser. Welcome everybody, welcome. Alright, we're about to start up the Mass Effect 2 run in a few short moments. I'm just opening Twitch over here in a separate browser so we could stay tuned. Oh yeah, it's really taking a toll on our computer here. Alright, here we go. How's everybody doing today? Let's go ahead and get started on this campaign run, shall we? So let's see, what do we have here? We've got achievements over in extras, options. What do we have over for graphics options? Let's go ahead and mess with this a little bit, shall we? Sounds. Oh yeah, we've got all that up there, all the way. Controls, gameplay. Alright, we're gonna set the difficulty on normal. That's one thing we're definitely gonna keep. We got the credits. Alright, let's go ahead and do new game, and we're actually gonna import our Mass Effect 1 character. So this is an exciting feature here. So save one, my Shepherd over at level 55. Let's go and import this bad boy. Subtitles will stick to on. Squad power usage. And let's see, what do we have here? Rank. Alright. Yep, everything came in just as it was before in Mass Effect 1. Alright, what are we working with here?
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
Aha, Miranda.
Still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it. But we
So a lot of crazy stuff happened at the end of Mass Effect 1.
Fight Geth.
These,
We both know
this advanced life form known as the Reapers, they came over to the Citadel, which is like the, I guess the Republic for all the races, the main hub where everybody goes. And the Reaper came out to the Citadel, and they wanted to eradicate all the races again.
we lose Shepard.
And playing as Shepard, we pretty much put a stop to the Reapers, and we destroyed them over in that last game. So right now I have a strong feeling that they're going to be making a return. So here's some spoiler alerts of what happened in the last game. Humanity seized political control of the galaxy. And this is the Normandy. The first version of the Normandy that we've had going through the first Mass Effect game.
disengaging FTL drives.
So apparently with this game, Mass Effect 2, we're going to be able to upgrade the Normandy. So that's going to be pretty exciting to do.
Wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. Terminal systems.
And there's our main man Joker, the pilot of this ship.
Unidentified vessel.
Over in the last game, that guy did some miraculous stunts
Any known signatures?
when we were doing the final boss battle.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly.
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers.
Oh boy. What's going on here?
Presley!
Uh-oh.
Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Looks like the Normandy's under attack. And that's Liara, I believe, from the last game.
Shepard!
And there's the main man, Shepard. Looking great as always.
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttle. I'll take care of Joker.
Shepard,
Liara, go. Now.
Look at my man Shepard keeping his cool when all of hell is being let loose on this ship.
everybody in! Go, go, go!
All right. We finally got control of Shepard. And let's see what we could do here.
Mayday! Mayday! This is SSB Normandy!
Oh, it pains me to see the Normandy get destroyed like this.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy!
Looks like we could run as well.
Oh, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Oh gosh. Oh. Yeah, there goes our airlock. Right when the whole roof came apart. Right, what are we working with here? Alright, so we could talk to Joker over here? Is that what's going on? Oh, yes.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
This guy's committed to the end.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me out. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm.
Oh gosh. Sheesh. That Normandy really took a blow. Oh my gosh. Everybody in their ship went down pretty much. What a crazy start to Mass Effect 2. Alright, Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic. Would you like to review the story so far? We're gonna hit yes. Let's see what happens. Would you like to review the story so far? We're gonna hit yes. Let's see what happens here in this comic.
Why do they always say that before a mission?
Interactive backstory comic. Oh yes.
It's everything that
Let's enjoy.
happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, they turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. What will that got me? We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime.
Ah, here we go. So we're getting a little bit of backstory from the first game.
It was massive.
So this is the true recap here, in the form of a comic.
Loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams, a soldier to the core, tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away.
Oh, the Reaper
Following the
ship.
path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard.
This is a really good recap.
Muscle in my body went rigid.
They're getting down to all the details.
I could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen
There's
from
Saren.
the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian,
Here come all the allies.
a top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Sarah, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest-looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Sarah. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tal. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Sarah. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime. And that the immense
Yeah, so this is a great proof, a great representation that all of these allies that the main character encountered along his journey in the first game, and even all the upcoming games, all of them serve a sense of purpose in the story, the overall story's plotline. So it's really cool seeing how all this is coming together.
Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently she'd felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission.
Oh, wow. Yeah, those were the actual choices I made in the game. So I think this comic here was customized based on my decisions.
He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Sarah had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender. Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermont, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will.
Oh yeah.
He had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a
Oh
strategy.
boy.
We had a nuke, and we planned to use
I
it.
remember this all too well.
Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Caden was a good man, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Ash.
That's another choice I made in
Away from me.
Mass Effect 1.
Then, the next
This is
week,
pretty sweet. This comic is actually personalized.
with my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Caden's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside for the sake of that mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other, and it was perfect. While it lasted. We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all.
Oh man.
Him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I I was done chasing. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council could be replaced. The fleets were needed here and now if we were going to defeat Sovereign. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined Galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first council was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Medina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Oh boy. And that's the whole recap of Mass Effect 1. Custom tailored to all the choices I actually did in the playthrough, which is really surprising. Love seeing it.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Oh my gosh. What are they putting in him? They're bringing him back to life. Using their advanced technology. That's crazy. All right, so let's see. We got our first... Okay. We got our first achievement. Where we save our crew. All right, that's the... Yeah. That's the first achievement we're getting in the game. We're going to go ahead and play as the same class. We get the flashback grenade.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts.
Oh boy.
The red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Gas calling back in the morning when
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
There he is.
There's a pistol in the locker.
The man, the myth, the legend. The greatest of all time.
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker.
Alright, we got control. Let's see. Let's see what we could do here. Shall we? We got some renegade points. What do we have here? So alright, there we go. The menu's kind of looking similar. A level 4 soldier. Adrenaline rush. We're gonna go ahead and raise our combat mastery. Let's go ahead and raise our adrenaline rush. Alright, we'll do a concussive shot too. What do we have here?
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and focus, Shepard. Get the pistol and armor from the locker.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. I'll get you a clip from it. Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out!
Oh! We got some mechs that we're fighting here. Alright, so we got these two menus. What else do we have? We got flashbang grenade, disruptor, adrenaline rush, concussive shot. Okay. We're gonna have to use some of these powers and try them out. They look like exciting new powers that I haven't yet tried before.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover.
Right then, what do we have here in the secret room? Ooh, that's a big guy.
Waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your... Here come the mechs.
We get to select a grenade launcher. How exciting is that? Ooh.
Take the elevator down. One.
Now that caused some damage. That's some heavy damage. Alright, we got ourselves a fancy lift.
Get to the door. Run.
Oh gosh. Looks like I could walk through fire.
Head to the next perimeter. Shepard, 3 feet. I've got them closing in on my position.
Hostile forces have engaged. Hostile forces have engaged.
Alright, looks like this room is cleared.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of...
Let's see if I could... I changed my sensitivity to high. I think that'll help me here.
Major organs are functional and there is
I think it's a little better.
activity.
A little quicker with the left and rights.
Process, we've moved from simple organic rickets.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery.
Oh, this guy's gonna get executed in front of my eyes. Oh no.
Log update. I can't figure it out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But it's just the same.
Get over here. Shepard, what the hell? On target. You're done. You're done. What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Just woke up. You probably know more than I do.
Right, sorry about that. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
It's your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Alright. Jacobs. He's got abilities.
I've got him! Falling back. Ready to get the hell
We're gonna have some fun with his abilities.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest.
Check. Anyone on this group?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard.
Shepard's alive. How the hell?
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get in.
Log update. The Lazarus project is about to enter the final phase.
Alright, so we probably got a new squad mate here, Jacobs. We'll see if he stays in our squad permanently. I'm not entirely sure about that. But we've got access to some pretty cool abilities that he could use.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
There we go.
I'm doing the best I can.
All right, we got 5 out of 10 on Headshot Hunter.
Wilson, find us another route out of here.
They found me. Help.
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B. Hurry. They're out of control.
Up those stairs, Shepard.
I'm hit. They shot me.
All right, looks like we have a door over here.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions.
Shepard, down here!
Wilson. Well, who might you be, Wilson?
Bastards got me in the leg!
We need to get off this station.
Going anywhere till someone fixes my leg.
Should be some Medi-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Medi-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
And there we go. Nice and revived.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mix. Whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance?
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all.
We need to find Miranda first.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in
A
D.
bunch of mechs won't drop.
Where is she? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead or she's a traitor.
Then why did you wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. The shuttle bay is we can overload the canisters to clear a
All right, let's see what we could do here with these abilities. We've got Overload.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
That did,
Okay, we took him down.
that definitely did a number on them.
Shepard, if I tell you who we were,
These are some pretty strong abilities.
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
we won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, a program that we built. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Sarah.
Well, that's what the Alliance wanted. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Well, it's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Scholar. Alright, we got ourselves a new codec unlock. I love how in this game we get little notification pop-ups on the right. We didn't get that back on the first game. It makes everything feel so more convenient and just a better user experience overall, that's for sure. Salvage recovered. Ooh. All right. What do we have over here? Nothing on the floor. Maybe fork left over here. Oh yeah. We recovered another salvage.
But the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, the subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Oh no. She shot him.
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from you?
Maybe you should ask me. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
What about the
This
rest
is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
Conveniently.
Besides, trying to say, Wilson figured out I was helping you and I got here as soon as I could.
I've had enough of this station to last.
Or two, in your case.
All right. So this lady just opened the door and killed Wilson. Apparently they had some beef going on, and she just took it upon herself to take his life. Right then.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
This is a waste of time.
The sooner we start, the sooner.
Okay. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skilling Blitz. Do you remember that?
A lot of lives depended on me holding that position. I did what I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied.
Almost. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad
Lieutenant
behind.
Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him...
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at
There are
service.
other tests we really
Come
should.
on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes.
I suppose you're right. Well, the elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
All right, off we go.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Customized gear. Oh, we get to choose which outfit we want for our custom gear, huh? Our casual appearance. A nice hoodie. I'm gonna head with the jacket and jeans. Ooh, a recon hood. Alright, what's this material thing here? It's kind of interesting. Really minor differences though, but let's go ahead and just keep this one. Oh, we get to customize our tint too. Well, what do you know? We clearly have to go with something red here. I mean, that's the way to go. Ooh, dark red. Now that's pretty cool. It's sort of a crimson looking red. And this is all black. Yeah, let's go with that cool crimson red. Not too red, but not too black. And let's go with a cool white tint. That's pretty cool. Oh, we get to customize our pattern too. Let's go ahead and go with number 2. And then the pattern of this color as well. Now they're giving us a lot of customization options here. That's pretty sweet. Oh yeah. Now that's awesome. Alright, let's stick with that. Our new and improved Shepherd. Okay. Oh, now that's cool. A hollow projection.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
And what exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think.
Dang, this guy's eyes are crazy.
One very specific man might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory still intact. How are you feeling?
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace any.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, we believe it's someone working for the Reapers. Just as you've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like service.
We're committed to the advance. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, if we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
If this is a threat against humanity,
the Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verify. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easy and more convenient.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not useful. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? You think I brought you back? It's up to you.
Ooh, we got ourselves to level 5. Return to active duty. Oh yes. Disruptor ammo.
elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't
I have
helping
the
any.
utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the
No,
Alliance?
the elusive man recognized my potential and
How
recruited
old
me.
were you?
Old enough to know this is what I
It's
want.
obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be worried.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
You said you
5
served.
years in total. Stationed all over.
I've never
the
heard of the Force.
It was an Alliance initiative. Technically, we were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules.
You said you served in the
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even
Why did you join
I guess I thought that nothing. Cerberus is different.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
All right, we actually got some. We got some advantage bonuses for starting up the level of the game with our imported character.
The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other
Be
colony.
nice to find somebody.
Cerberus has provided additional weapons. All right. What are we working with here? A shotgun. Oh, a sniper rifle, an assault rifle. Oh, we've got all the goodies, don't we? All right, let's go ahead and head out.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right before dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here. They've seen us.
I've got him!
Stop right there.
Braza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait. Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt the tower. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the quarry...
Weapons down, Braza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Everyone else is dead.
We saw when we landed.
You saw him? Then why is...
Vitor was injured, and
Which means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit.
when he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mech to attack any...
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here.
Good idea. You'll need two
Now
teams.
we're working with Cerberus.
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw
Make
off.
sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck.
All right, we got our past ally, Tali, from Mass Effect 1. And we met her just now. And it looks like we're working together.
There's a squad of security drones up
Ooh, security drones.
We'll take care of it.
All right, what do we have in this room here? Ooh, some kind of mech. Oh, wow. Oh. Once you fail it, it no longer works. That's a shame. Well, now I know. We're going to have to be more careful when we hack those things.
Use overload on him.
Ooh. Where are they? All right, overload time.
Enemy down.
their systems.
Shepard, Peraza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. Still catch me.
Alright, let's see what we could do here. Looks like our temporary allies are getting to be a little antsy.
Enemy down.
Ooh.
Enemy down. Perfect. There we go.
Shepard, we are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Peraza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Looks like a really big guy is out to get us.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is going to be one tough son of a bitch to take down. Overload will take out their shields. Try to overload their shields.
Ah. He's not dead once he's fully dead. He still comes with a kick.
This is your chance to go find while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
This should come in handy.
Ah, we got ourselves some extra research loot from the big guy. How useful is that?
Monsters coming back. Max will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Max will protect. Swarm's coming. Storm coming. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
That's some kind of alien.
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
Dang.
Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away. It's how they fight. They go everywhere.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe.
I want to know
Nobody knows.
More
yet.
importantly-
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
Swarms
The
did.
collectors.
Or they were using technology
what happened
specific.
next.
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then
I
they
think
left.
that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
I studied them. The monsters.
We need to get this data to the elusive man.
What? Vitor is injured. He
It
needs
won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Raza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you,
We're ready for pickup.
Shepard, the Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult. But more important, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about
I had
it?
my suspicions, but they periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seeming. When their transactions are complete, they disappear. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay on
Only
there?
that no ship are. If they can manipulate relays,
Any ideas on why they changed?
what really concerns me is why they bother.
What are the collectors getting from
The
these
collectors
deals?
are. They've never targeted a single species before.
The collectors are definitely a human enemy. But how do we know
Their
this?
focus shifted to the I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We
If
need
this is a war, I'll need an army.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. Finding them and convincing them to work with you. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure it's...
First, head to Omega and find Morton's. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the collectors' power.
Sounds good.
I found a pilot, someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Ooh. This is the new Normandy, huh?
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
Guess we'll have to give her a name.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring modern We know the collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the collector.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical
Who are
place
you?
to start. I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Having an AI in charge of the Normandy system should
Actually, I am not in control of the ship, Commander. Due to the potential during combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go.
Jacob and I should return.
All right, let's go investigate our ship, our brand new ship. Now this is exciting. Okay. All right, what do we have over in our... Okay. Team status.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. There's an Omni tool, computer-aided design and manufacturing. We have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Now that's cool. Got the whole armory over here.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the in addition to interfacing with the FTL, this allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard. A scientist is required to use the
Oh, this ship is a lot more complex than.
Sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and cup. Commander, Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
What do you do
What?
here?
Oh, HVAC, plumbing.
I won't take any more.
Back to work.
Oh, the doctor's here too.
I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board.
Shot.
Surprising, even to me. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people, but not you.
I'll see you later.
Commander.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Alright, so this is the doctor's office.
What can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a... Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I could... So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself,
Oh, I
Miranda.
guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic
That's
modification?
very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with
Thanks for the information, Miranda.
Of course, Commander, whatever you need.
Alright. Got to learn a little bit about her.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday. That pony's in the editor too.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. Fits me like a glove. And leather seats.
Reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Enjoy it, Joker. If it's not good, you might as well let them hamper it.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite. You have no choice.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Ebony here watching this one. Ever think we'd be working for the bad guys? Take a hollow in the last one.
You must purchase more fuel or use a mass relay, Shepard. Probe away. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles. Probe launched. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment. Probe launched. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now.
I'll keep that in mind.
After...
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
Uzaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
What kind of
Picked
arrangement?
up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of... Seems he recently captured an Elfel Ashland refinery on Zoya and was using their workers for slave labor.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can... I better turn this thing in. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get to it.
All right, let's see what kind of little city we got ourselves to in this time. Pretty interesting spot.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Complaining was pointless, human. I told you to get lost, lady. Plague has the whole zone quarantined.
I'm
Nobody
human,
gets-
you ass. Humans can't get the plague.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
There's a Solarian named Morton Solus in the slums.
The doctor? That crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morton's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck. The area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Listen, you're stuck here until this quarantine is over. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep...
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them?
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
I've seen it.
Guess they just left the dead in the streets.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading.
Human. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die.
I need to find Warden Soul.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you. Can't...
I doubt he could have helped us anyway.
Let's move.
Looks like he tried to claw his way out. No one wants to die trapped like an animal.
since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting?
Didn't do anything.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting
They
sick.
should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit.
Said the Vorcha moved in.
Right after the
Not sure what came.
Nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart
You
enough.
said Vorcha take.
Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the
Tell me more about
pyramids,
As long as you
this dim plague hit.
What else can you do?
Usually
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. The quarantine
I need to find Morton.
Oh yeah.
He's taking a refugee.
Sure. A doctor with military grade mechs helping
You
people.
can't stay trapped in this park. If you get to
Are you
Morton,
nuts? We'd never make it.
Besides, not risking my
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morton's. But I promise you this: I'll do what I can to leave it safe.
Okay. We'll wait here for a while if we're lucky.
This might be useful.
Enemy Turian! Perfect!
Nice trick.
Taking heavy fire.
It seems we've crossed into Vulture territory.
Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. I think they're wealthy.
What I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This is worse than the last one.
Do you know us?
Yeah, I know. Take plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
We need to get
I'll
going.
stay here.
We got a big day tomorrow. Still plenty of apartments that need our special cleaning services. No funny business once you're in the clinic. Let's have to deal with that.
I thought it was clear.
Somewhere. Go talk to him. Be able to get him. Professor, we're in the line. He's like, plenty on. This is good. This is private errands. Some with you too.
Professor Morton Solus?
Don't recognize you from it. Too well armed refugees. No mercenary for fighting. Still in effect. Here for something else. Fortune. We can clean them up. Fortune as cons. The plague. Investigating possible uses by well. No, too many guns. Not a data equipment. Soldier. Not scientists. Yes, yes. Higher guns. Maybe.
Relax, Morton. I'm Commander Shepard. I came your flight. I'm on a critical mission. I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No, no, no. This clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Essential.
Ever heard of an organization called Cirrus?
Cross paths. Thought they only work with humans. Why request a salary name?
I'm on a mission to shut down the collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
What the hell was that?
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's marks. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Yes, good. Restore power. Release cure. Will be here when you return.
Freeze! Here we go.
Going up.
telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus.
No, those vials contain the cure.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. Look out! One move. One more step and I'll kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
He's right. It doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, didn't you? Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility.
Thank you. Did Morden send you to find me? The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many... Okay.